watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share with your friends. And do not forget to subscribe to never miss any one. So then, let's wander.